This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
The best of the Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy bring you the best they've got. Yeah, unfortunately, this is it. 99X.
We're talking about
dares.
Some wild dares because this guy in Canada got breast implants for a $100,000 dare. Some other people who are interviewed in this magazine, some other dares. They talked to a guy who said he could drink 2 gallons of milk in 20 minutes. He won and then threw up for an hour afterwards. Here's a guy who, this is smart, at a 4th of July party, someone bet me that I couldn't hold a lit bottle rocket in my mouth.
Oh, no.
And then, so now he has no mouth, I'm assuming?
The bottle rocket blew hot sparks all over my face, leaving red dots and white burn blisters. There is this one. This is kind of funny. This one we could do. This one, somebody dared him to wear a Spam suit to a basketball game.
A Spam suit?
Took 9 cans of Spam, sliced the meat, thinly, and then glued the Spam all over his suit, and then sat in the stands at a basketball game. That one I could see us doing.
I dare you to.
Major stink.
The next bet, maybe the loser has to wear a Spam suit, and then this one's gross. Ooh. His buddies in the Marine Corps bet him $290 that he wouldn't hammer a nail through his scrotal area.
Oh.
That just sent chills. Hey, for how much?
$290.
What kind of an idiot would do that?
Someone who needed the money,
What kind of idiot? A guy who's in the Marine Corps. There you go.
I can't think of anything. We had I had this sound class in college that wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I couldn't get out of it, so I had to take it anyway. And you had to do all these effects and things for plays in the drama department.
Special effects?
Not really special effects, but everything from just soundtrack, backtrack music, anything going on with noise.
Okay.
And someone dared me to walk into the play as it was happening on the final night. Just go into it. We're on the side of the stage. I dare you.
You mean walk on stage?
Just go on in the middle of the play.
In the middle of the play?
Like they're doing a scene, you go on and go out and pick something up off the table, like you're in the scene and come back. So that's nothing, though. That's
kind of funny.
It was fun, and no one really knew what was going on.
Jimmy, I haven't had any dares like that, where someone's dared you to do something.
There were so many college dares. They're all just blurry.
No, I'm not a daring dude. I mean, I've made bets. We've made bets.
I still have to pay back my bet, by the way, with Luke, who should be back soon.
Yeah. Let's see
I
what
don't
we
know.
got.
Fram, you've never been dared to do anything?
Not anything drastic like that.
Let's see what... Hey, Roxanne?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
What'd you do?
I guess I was in my early teens, and my family was visiting SeaWorld in California, and they had the dolphin show where part of the skit was that this guy was playing a tourist, and he fell into the water, and then they came over with the dolphins to save him. Well, we had seen someone before from the stands actually jump in to save this guy, not knowing it was part of the skit. So my brother dares me to do it, and I did.
You jumped into the dolphin pool?
Yeah.
In the middle of the show?
Yeah. Well, it came time, and I'm sitting here, I got to get my courage up, and this is it. And so it was just like a couple of steps. I went off the top railing, doom, into the pool.
And so the guy who was supposed to jump in and save, I thought, what the hell's going on?
Well, yeah, they're coming around, and so then, when that happened, people from the show that were, close to the audience come opening the gate, and they come running over and get out, it's part of the show, and the whole bit. And
thanks, Roxanne.
Thank you.
That's a good dare.
Now, I'm going to guess that we're going to have to rely on guys mostly for the real outlandish ones, because women have a certain sensibility about them. Guys, especially when they're in college and stuff, they don't. Yeah, the guys are maniacs.
Paul?
What was your dare?
Yeah.
What was it?
I walked naked into a Waffle House.
You walked naked?
Yeah.
Hang on, say that again.
Yeah, walked naked.
Into a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Which one?
In Statesboro.
Who dared you?
About 6 guys.
What was the what did they give you for doing it?
Nothing, just drunk.
It was just it's a guy thing.
So you walked in, and what did you do?
I was just butt naked with a hat on.
You disrobed completely.
Yeah.
And
So you walked in.
Anybody
you didn't disrobe.
notice?
Everybody.
Did anybody notice?
No, there was
Guy
only like
naked at
4
the
waitresses
Waffle House.
working.
No
The way
way.
he's
about
telling the
it.
story, no one even noticed.
No, there was like 4 waitresses. That's about it, though.
And what'd they do?
Just kind of stared and said, I think you need some clothes on.
scattered,
Okay.
smothered, and covered. Homely meaning.
And top.
Yeah, and chunked.
Thanks.
All right.
We'll see. Well, he's
Okay.
a storyteller.
Yeah, really. That guy really knows how to make it exciting.
You won't believe where this is headed. More after a quick break. This story isn't over. You're on the best of the morning X on 99X.
Former U.S. Navy SEAL Sean Ryan captures real stories about sacrifice and strength.
We go into this hooch searching for Christ knows what.
Regardless if anybody else does it, will you do it?
There's a lot of things that are hurtful and disturbing.
Can't get anybody to talk about it.
Uncovering truth with the heroes who live to tell it.
There's a saying, there's no atheist in a foxhole.
That was the hardest part for you coming home.
Was.
How'd you get through it?
I worked hard.
The Sean Ryan Show.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.